Second, I don't do land acknowledgements for other tribes, as this land is their land. However, I do want to say, and thank you for sharing the story of the Tungssis people. But upon any place I enter, any place I come to, I go to whoselandisthis.com because I want to know whose land we're on. And I learned 27 years later that where we are standing, this place, I learned that the little river I used to go to visit when I was here is called Tungssis Sepa, the bend in the river. And so as we sit near Tungssis Sepa today, may we know this water has been moving for longer than all of us and will keep moving beyond us. It's an honor to be here 27 years later, invited to the stage to celebrate this important accomplishment as you, graduates, walk across this threshold into this next phase of your lives. But before I begin, let me introduce myself in my Diné way. Shi'e v'nasaron horsion shin, tohanen in shlen, torish itni bashichin, tat chitni dat shanala. And in this way, I am a Diné woman and human being. In our ways of knowing where we come from, we start with these clans, signifying our matrilineal kinship systems that have been around for hundreds to thousands of years. My twin sister and I are the eldest women born for our first clan. And as eldest daughters to this clan in our family, means that eventually we will become the matriarchs of our own family. We will have to make key decisions about the land, the children, the elders, when to have various ceremonies, what to do when babies first laugh, and what to do when they pass. So making these decisions and holding ourselves accountable is so important for those who rely upon us. And this has been known to me since I came of age, that my role in life was to become someone my family could trust to lead. And I look at you all today, graduates, and I encourage you, embrace where you came from. Embrace your story and how you arrived at this place. When I decided to come to Miss Porter's, I definitely did not know what to expect or what I was walking into. And when I learned that I would be the first ever Native American student to attend, I hesitated. Being the first of anything can be scary and exciting, and it was. It was both things. Both things can exist at the same time, just as many truths can exist at the same time. In 1993, which sounds a bazillion years later, when I got here, the school was not ready for me and my lived experiences. And honestly, they made a lot of mistakes. Coming back here today is because of the hard work that you students, ancients and faculty have done to begin to understand the impacts a place like Porter's can have on someone like me, a young Indigenous woman, in my life, or however it is each of you steps into this place, and sometimes places not meant for you. My time here was not easy. It was hard, being the only Native American student, often being the first Indigenous person that most people had ever met. But it was a choice I made to come. As someone trying to stand in the shoes of my mother and my grandmother, I had to become accountable for my choices. And so I stayed and I learned. I learned how to thrive here. Because MPS prepared me for the world in ways I never anticipated. It was here at Miss Porter's